Alright guys, today I'm going to be starting the 75 hard challenge. And if you don't know what that is, what you have to do is do two 45-minute workouts, read 10 pages of a nonfiction book every day. You have to take progress photos every day, and you have to stick to a diet. The diet I'm going to be sticking to is just a whole foods diet. That way I'm still getting plenty of carbs in and protein for all my running and stuff. But I'm going to also add in one more thing for mine, and that is going to be taking a cold plunge every morning. So as you can see right here, we got our cold plunge. It's just a watering trough filled with water, and since it's winter time, the water stays pretty cold. I do have a bus tub of ice in the freezer, so if the water is too warm, or if it's too warm one day, we can bust up some ice and put it in here to make it colder. But I'm gonna go get my bathing suit on. We're gonna jump in the cold plunge for 2 minutes. But before we do that, let's check the temperature and see how cold it is. And I also forgot, you do one indoor workout and one outdoor workout. Both workouts 45 minutes. But let's see how cold this water is. It's actually not that bad. It's 43 degrees. So, not too cold, but still fairly cold for the first day. But since we got the ice in the freezer, it's not frozen all the way since I did it this morning, but we might need it tomorrow. But let's jump in there for 2 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so I'm ready. I got this on because it's windy out here and help keep my ears a little bit warmer. But 40 degrees isn't that bad when you think about cold plunging, because a lot of people do it like in 30s and lower. So it shouldn't be too bad. But for the first day of doing this, my reaction is probably going to be a lot different as we get more and more into this, because I'm gonna get a little bit more used to the cold water, getting in it every day. But let's jump in, because it's not gonna get any warmer. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get in. All right, let's get in. Oh, it's gonna be so cold. Oh, I don't want to do it, but we're gonna go ahead and get in. Okay, this is really cold. Oh, that was 2 minutes. 40, also 40 something degrees. Oh, I know for some people 40 degrees might not be that cold, but I had to start somewhere, And since it was 40 degrees today, that's the temperature of the water that I was going to go at. But I will say this. So cold. It doesn't feel like 2 minutes. It feels really short in there. Oh. And hopefully as I keep doing this, it'll just get easier and easier, hopefully. Just my body will become a little bit more adapted to the cold and all that. Ugh. But I'm gonna go in, warm up for a minute, and then we're gonna go start our first 45-minute workout. Alrighty guys, we're down here at the house in the basement now. And you can see I got all my gym equipment down here. We are gonna do a chest and tricep workout. Oh, it's cold in here. We have this little buddy heater over here. I've set it over to the side because I couldn't get to turn on. I was gonna turn it on and use it to help it warm up a little over here, but I could not get it. So let's get our workout in real quick. 45 minutes, chest and triceps. But first, I'm gonna go up on the first floor and do 200 jump ropes just to warm up a little bit. So let's get up here, do 200 jump ropes, and then we'll head down into the basement and do a chest and tricep workout. All right, we'll do 200 jump ropes just to warm up a little. That's 130. But I really am struggling today to do a jump rope. Keep stepping on it, but we're almost done. We're at 130, so let's finish this up and then we'll go to our workout. That took me a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I kept stepping on the rope. But that's okay. So down here, get our workout in. All right, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do the incline bench right here. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10 on that. And then we're gonna do chest flies. We're gonna do just a chest press and 30 push-ups to finish chest. And then for triceps, I can never remember the names of them. For triceps, I'm gonna do tricep kickbacks. And then one other one that I cannot think of the name of it. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. Let's get this done. And then, I can't think of what I'm gonna say. So let's just go ahead and work out. flies are done. Got tired today. But let's go ahead and do our chest press. We're going to keep the bench flat for this. And yeah, we'll do 10 sets, or 3 sets of 10 with the 20s. First set of my chest flies, I used the 20s. This last 2, I used the 15s because my chest is already a little bit sore. So, and I still got to do these and 30 push-ups. Don't ask why I chose these numbers, because I don't know why. This is what I'm doing today. 30 of each, and yeah. Chest workout is almost complete. Next, we're gonna do 30 push-ups. Since I'm already just going 3 sets of 10, I might as well just do that for the push-ups as well. And yeah, I just kind of make up my own workouts. They're fairly effective for me, at least. So as long as I'm building muscle, I don't really care what order I do stuff in or how many reps. Most reps I usually do are 10. I don't do much more than that. But yeah, let's do 30 push-ups now. And real quick, sorry, I'm trying to think. You might have remembered when I did that Murph. I don't know. I didn't show anything from it, I don't think. I just said I did it, and I did do it. But for that Murph, we had to do, what was it? I think 200 push-ups. And when I was doing all those push-ups, I was getting really good at push-ups. But anyways, let's do 30 push-ups real quick. Yeah. My ground's kind of slick with the gloves. I'm gonna lose those. It's not that cold. Really just the metal is cold, but I lost count. I think that was 4, maybe 5. We'll just say that was 4. I really lost count now. Let's call that 8. My chest is tired after doing all that other stuff. Also, I'm tired because I haven't worked out very much lately. It's another reason I'm doing 75 hard, is just to get back into it and all that. But real quick while I take a break, I thought I'd go ahead and say this. Races for this year. I got some good ones lined up. Not gonna tell you what races I'm doing yet. Maybe a little closer to when they happen, but I'm gonna be doing my first ultra marathon this year. We're gonna do 50 miles first, and then we'll do 100 maybe next year. Just that way I can slowly get into it. Ultra running, especially just running those long hours. But yeah, excited for that, really excited for that. Last year was my first half marathon and marathon. This year, I'm gonna do my first ultra. Super excited for that. So this year we should have quite a bit of running, probably starting around June. So I'll start training for everything, but yeah, that should be exciting. I really enjoy running a lot more than I enjoy lifting weights, but I can't just have strong legs and big legs and have a very skinny upper body. I mean, I guess I could, but it wouldn't look as nice. So let's go ahead and finish up these push-ups. We'll do 10, and then we'll do our tricep workout. Eight. I think I should count out loud. That might help me a little. We'll do one more. Okay. Now that that's done, my chest is sore. But let's go ahead and do our tricep workout. So first, I'm gonna start off with tricep kickbacks. Then I'm gonna do whatever these things are called. I'm gonna use two hands because ow, hit myself in the head. This 15 pounds is too heavy for one arm. I mean, kind of, I can do it. It's just kind of heavy. And I won't have as good as form, good at whatever. Let's just do this. My triceps are very weak. All right, I'm gonna finish up my workout just because I'm gonna have another one later. This video is probably gonna be kind of long until I figure out how I want to plan these things for the videos. But since I showed you all my chest workout today, I'm gonna go ahead and do my tricep workout, and I promise I will do it. I'm not gonna turn off the camera and not do it. So let's get this done with, and I will see y'all up at the house, and we'll start reading our 10 pages of our nonfiction book, along with drinking some water, because we gotta drink a gallon of water today. All right, guys, we are up at the house now, but a little bit of change of plans. Instead of me reading right now, we actually have to run into town real quick, so I will read my book a little bit later, and we're also, since we're gonna run into town, I'm gonna go ahead and do my second workout for today, which is just gonna be like a body weight workout for my legs and some running, since I have a 5K race coming up in 3 days. So that should be super exciting, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we'll read after our workout, depending on how long we stay there. And yeah, I'll see y'all at the track. We'll do some body weight workouts for our legs, and a little bit of running. All right, guys, we are here at the football field, and sorry about the wind, but right now I'm gonna do just a little bit of a workout before I go run at the track. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, what did I say? I'm going to do 30 squats at this field goal right here. I'm going to lunge to the middle of the field and lunge back to here, and then I'm going to sprint to that field goal, and sprint back. So that's going to be kind of my warm-up slash also workout for this evening. I think most of my workouts in the evening are going to be like this, just fairly easy, but still working out a little bit and moving. But let's get it started. 30 squats at the field goal, halfway lunges, halfway back, and then sprint back and forth. Let's get started because it's super windy and I don't know how well you can hear me. Was actually kind of hard. How far is a football field? Is it 50 yards or 100? I don't know. But anyways, I did half a football field and back, so the full thing basically. Now I'm gonna sprint from here down there and back. Now I'll definitely say my legs are already fairly sore. But now we're gonna run or sprint and do this workout 2 more times. All right, here we go. Sprint back and forth. All right, and just like that, we're done. That was a pretty good workout. Way better than I was expecting. So yeah, if you want to do it, 30 squats, lunge down the whole football field, and sprint back and forth from here to there and back to here. But now that that's done, I'm gonna just do an easy run with the rest of the time I have right here, and yeah, then we'll be all done for today's workouts. All right, guys, and just like that, we finished my last workout of the day. I'll throw up my miles and time on the screen here, and as you can see, we didn't get too far, and I'm really tired because of that workout we did on the football field, but we did good. Hi, Caroline. But now we're gonna head home, and I gotta read my 10 pages and drink about a half gallon of water before bed. So it's about 1 o'clock now, so we should have enough time to drink half a gallon. We'll see, but everything else is done. We just gotta read 10 pages of my nonfiction book and drink the rest of my water. Alrighty, guys, we just got home. It is 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It's not really that important, but I've done this shot 3 times so far, and I have not been happy with either 3 of those results. So I'm gonna do it again, and hopefully this time I get it. But so far today, the day has went pretty well. So far the hardest thing for me in this challenge, I think, is going to be doing the gallon of water a day. I wouldn't say it's that much water, but just like trying to drink a gallon of water every day. I feel like it's going to be kind of the hardest part. So I've been drinking a lot just to make sure I get my gallon in today. I got a gallon jug in the camper, and I've gotten like this much left. Probably about another cup. So that's been going good. The 2 45-minute workouts went well. The leg workout I did, that was a lot more effective than I thought it'd be. I was just gonna do light and easy. So I did body weight squats, body weight lunges, didn't use any weight. Maybe next time we'll bring the weighted vest, make it a little harder. But it made my legs pretty sore, and especially doing the run right after that, the sprints up and down the football field, and then after we did that 3 times, I went and ran 1.5 miles. So it was a good workout. I felt tired at the end, was sore. But anyways, what book am I going to be reading for the start of this challenge? The first book, if I had to guess, I'm going to read about 3 books. It really depends on how long the book is. This book, I think, is... I almost saw it. This book is, I think, 226 pages long. And if you want, you can do the math to figure out 10 pages a day, 75 days, how many pages total I would have to read. But anyways, I don't really care right now. But the book I'm going to be reading is Ego's the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. If I like it. Usually I can judge the book by the first chapter if I'm going to like it or not. Usually first to second chapter if I want to finish the book. But that is all I can think of. So I'm going to head down to the house and we are going to start reading. I'm going to drink some more water. And I just chose the house because, well, honestly, I don't know why. But I'll see you down there. All right, so I'm driving down to the house right now. But I wanted to go ahead and do the math. I said I didn't really care. But after I said that, I was like, well, I should probably figure out the math. Because it kind of made me really want to after I said that. But if I have my math right, it would be, which I think I do, it's 750 pages of, 750 pages. So 2, 4, 6, so yeah, about 3 books more than likely. But let's go in the house and read. Alrighty. Let's start reading. Ego is the Enemy. Now, I'm not going to film me reading the whole book. I filmed enough today, I think. And plus, I think it'll be kind of either boring or the content won't be the greatest if I just sit here on a time-lapse reading. I might do it in a video later on, but I'm going to start reading this. But real quick question before I start reading. Do y'all, comment down below, that way I can know, but do y'all read introductions in a book? I do not. I think I've read a few, just a handful though, maybe 2 handfuls. But I'm going to read this introduction just because I want to know more about the book and all that. But comment down below, do you read introductions in your books? I just thought I'd ask that because I don't, but I'm going to in this book. But I'm going to sit here and relax in the cold and read my 10 pages for the day. Alright, judging off the introduction of this book, I kind of like how the writer writes. But I think I will enjoy this book. But I have one more thing I was going to say before I wrap this up, which is, I said early on in the video, I think when I was working out. Comment down below if you enjoy this type of video, because there's probably going to be quite a few more. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. It's so cold. That way, I have a schedule for the 75 hard challenge for making videos for y'all as well, which is the video plan for these next 75 days. So, I'm going to do 3 videos a week, probably Sunday. We'll do Sunday, Friday, Saturday. For videos, the rest of those days, we'll do shorts. And then I might throw in an occasional community post in there somewhere. But yeah, Sunday, Friday, Saturday are the days I'll post long form videos like this. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are going to be shorts. So I hope you enjoyed this video though. Make sure you go down there, like, subscribe, hit that little bell button, share this video with your friends and family. Y'all have a good one. God bless.